Hello, my name is Ruth, and I volunteered with Pajamas Media to cover the April 15th Tax Day Tea Party in Louisville, Kentucky. It was a great, totally nonpartisan event, very well organized. Of course, I have nothing to compare it to because, like most of the people there, this was my first protest. We had great, knowledgeable, impassioned speakers, and we had a loud, participative crowd. I'm guessing it was between 1,000 and 2,000, not really good at estimating those sorts of things. The primary issue, of course, was the incredible amount of spending that our governments are doing right now.
$12 trillion worth of debt over 10 years is not a stimulus, it is an agenda. Hillary Clinton and Rahm Emanuel both stated never let a good crisis go to waste. And believe me, they haven't. $50 million to fund for the arts, $50 million to study a field mouse in San Francisco, $200 million for STD research, $400 million to ACORN, paybacks to the unions, paybacks to AIG by Christopher Dodd, extensions for unemployment instead of doing what they needed to do to save jobs right then, right now, right then, right now.
But what I also noticed, constantly hitting the theme of we need to get back to limited government and the importance of liberty in the greatness of this nation.
And so I say today to government at every level, City Hall, State Capitol, and Washington, D.C., get off of our backs, get out of our way, and we'll solve these problems. Get off the backs.
The people in Washington, D.C., the government, the Congress, the president, they're sitting there thinking that they know what's right for us. They don't know what's right for us. We know what's right for us. The people in D.C. don't care about us. They don't care about the people. They care about their own power. And when one party, either the Republicans or the Democrats, get that power, they abuse it. The last administration abused it, and this administration in 65 days has spent more money and put us in more debt than all the presidents in the history of this country.
The young lady mentioned I got rid of vehicle emission testing. It took 12 years. And I remember a reporter said to me, "Why don't you like the vehicle emission testing program?" And I said, "Well, we're kind of redneck out in this area." And I said, "We just kind of took it personal when they stuck that rod up our tailpipes."
And every level of government got it good. The feds, the state, and especially the local.
Up in Frankfurt called the Senate Bill 80, the Transparency Act. We got a mayor over here that said he has a $20 million shortfall, and somebody said, "Well, show us how you arrived at that." And he said, "Don't have to." Then he said, we said he got a $65 million savings account, a rainy day fund, and his answer was, "I might." Well, let me tell you, we had the bill up there, it passed the Senate, it got over into the House, and the mayor and his dominions came to Frankfurt and killed that Transparency Act, and all the bill did was this. And all it did was mandate that this mayor had to play by the same rules as our governor has to play by. And that's an open process. Where in the hell is our money, and what the hell are you doing with it?
As with all of these Tea Party protests, the signs were great. You can see from the footage they were homemade, they were authentic, they said what needed to be said. The last comment I'll make is that as far as I can tell, there were no ACORN saboteurs. I will say that I've noticed some comments in a number of websites that there's this question out there about, well, why did you guys just start protesting now when President Obama is in place? Why didn't you protest when Bush was in charge and spending all this stuff? The answer is fairly simple. We did protest. It was called the 2006 and 2008 elections. We thought we threw the bums out, but apparently we got new bums. Anyway, it was a great event. Thank you all to the speakers and the organizers, and I hope this event sparks more.